Let's give them another round of applause. That was amazing. I didn't know you guys sang so well. Adele would be proud. One thing I was always jealous of you growing up were the friends you had. Never ever lose your friends. I suggest you guys every year maybe have like a reunion. Never ever lose touch, okay? Because you guys might have distance that keeps you apart, but always remember each other in your heart, okay? Okay. Next, we will have this is going to be our last speech, which will be given by your friends, Ashawn, Ian, Chelsea, Ruth, Sarah, and Dia. Not in that particular order, but welcoming all of you up to the stage. There's 2 mics up here.
Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Dia. Ashley and I go way back. We've known each other since 3rd grade. And one of the clearest memories I have is from the summer after the 4th grade. Our school club, the Good News Club, was hosting a summer camp. And I remember getting on the bus feeling nervous and scared. Sitting in the front seat was Ashley. At the time, we weren't talking because of a disagreement. I don't even remember what it was about. But I walked up and I sat beside her and said, "I don't want to fight anymore. Can we be friends again?" And little Ashu, without hesitation, she nodded her head, and from that moment on, we were inseparable. After elementary school, we drifted apart, but we reconnected our junior year when we ended up in the same English class. I don't know anyone, and I saw her. I sat down and asked, "Want to go to the vending machine with me?" And Ashu, without hesitation, she nodded her head, and we picked off right where we left off. These reconnections made me realize that no matter the distance or the disagreement, we will always find our way back to each other. And I will always find a seat next to you, no matter what this new chapter throws at us. We've made so many memories together, dancing during International Night, South Gwinnett, my first football game, homecoming, and when I let you pierce my ears, and surviving partner dance. Each of those memories remind me of what I admire most about you. Your forgiveness, your strength, your joy, your beauty, a little bit of stubbornness, but how fiercely you protect the people that you love. Graduating with you actually felt like a full circle moment. It was nostalgic and emotional going back to Brookwood Elementary. I'm so grateful you were by my side as we close that chapter and as we begin this new one. Before we reconnected, I didn't really know what it meant to have a best friend. I had friends, but I didn't understand what it meant like to have someone who felt like home. Someone who shows up not when it's just convenient, but when it matters the most. Actually, you have been that person for me, and throughout our friendship, I've learned what it means to be seen, to be supported, and to be loved exactly as I am. You taught me that real friendship isn't just about the good times, but it's about how deeply you understand each other, and how quickly you forgive, and how tightly you hold when life tries to pull you apart. You stood by me during my highest highs and my lowest lows. When life got too heavy, you helped carry the weight, and when I needed someone to celebrate, you were right there laughing, cheering, and dancing with me. You've been the kind of friend that I prayed for before I even knew how to ask. And now, as we step into this new season of life, I know we're both going to grow, chase dreams, and take on new adventures. But no matter how far we go, no matter how life changes, I know this, we will always find our way back to each other, just like we always have. Because real friendship isn't defined by time or distance. It's defined by loyalty, love, and the little moments like that seat on the bus. That walk to the vending machine, or that smile across the dance floor that we exchange before we dance. To close this off, I'd like to say something in Malayalam. Please excuse my pronunciation. Hold on. Let me read it. Nyan ninne snehikunu, elathamin nandi. I love you and thank you for everything. And if you ever need me, wherever you are, I'll be there for a seat on the bus, saved just for you.
Hi guys. I'm not one for public speaking, so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. But the first time I was introduced to the Joseph family was my freshman year. Not Ashley, actually, it was Abby, her big sister. And I knew, when I thought about Abby, all I could think of was a fierce and powerful, extremely smart, kind person. And I actually did not find out that they were sisters until 3 days ago. So it's so amazing to see how both of them are so different, but also both so strong and so powerful. And like meeting the rest of their family, I can see where they get it from. And one of my favorite things about Ashley is how loyal she is. So we were lunch buddies, and every single day she would go get lunch with me. I would ask her, she'd be in the middle of eating her Panda Express or whatever nice thing she was eating, and I would ask her to go walk with me, and she always would. So she's a true friend, and I love you so much.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah and I'm honored to speak about one of the most unexpected yet endearing friendships I have found, which is with Ashley. So when I first met Ashley near the beginning of this school year, I was going through one of the lowest points in high school. I was losing people that I imagined I would have forever, and I was engulfed in a pile of schoolwork and was struggling with college applications. It felt like everything was slipping away from me, but then came this bright, friendly, and silly girl who stepped into my life just when I needed it. She probably didn't know half of what I was going through, but she still tremendously helped me just by being herself. Every time I spent time with her, she managed to make me laugh, even when I didn't feel like I could. Just being around her made the chaos in my head quiet down a little. Ashley never made me feel like someone she had just met. She made me feel like I belonged by inviting me to things and encouraging me to have fun, even if I felt afraid. Ever since becoming friends with her, I began to laugh louder, dance more, and say yes to things I would have run from before. She made me remember that life isn't perfect and shouldn't be taken too seriously, and it should be fun. She also introduced me to Dia, Ashawn, and Ruth, who are people who are a joy to be around. Ashley, I truly love you so much. You appeared in my life when I didn't know I needed it and made this year so memorable. It's going to be hard not being able to see you every day. Happy graduation. I'm so proud of you, and I'm happy to call you my friend.
Hi guys, I'm Ruth and I've known Ashley for about 5 years now. It was never easy for me to find friends, especially moving to a different state. I thought I was going to stay known as the quiet, shy, or scared kid I grew up as. Moments before COVID started, we moved houses, which meant that I had to find new friends in a new school. I was confused and didn't know what to do until your mom and sister came up to us as we were moving in. Until your mom and sister walked up to us. The first interaction I had with your family was the Skittles that they gave us, and me and my sister were arguing about it. First day of 8th grade was so hectic with it being online. I vividly remember scrolling through the people and seeing you. I was excited and I ran to my mom and told her that our neighbor was in my class. But I was still too shy to talk to you until we went in person second semester. It brought so much joy to me talking and hanging out with you. All the TikToks we made, the Walmart DIY shoes we painted. My parents were so happy I finally found a true friend to be with. Entering high school together was a blessing. Freshman year comes, our daily meetup at the school to walk back home together, our ranch, drama, high school stuff. Sophomore year came around, coming to your dance shows, more walks, I enjoyed every bit. Junior year, the year everyone hates. We were lucky enough to have first period together. Although I enjoyed having a class with you, physics 7 in the morning was not it. This was also the year I decided to join dance because you inspired me to. Even though you quit dance and joined dance team, which I guess you're just too good. With the blink of an eye, we're officially seniors. This year there were no walking since you got a car. This was the year you introduced me to Sarah, Dia, and Ashawn, and I thank you eternally for that. Our Valentine's Day photo shoot, international night, so many memories. I'm grateful for senior year. We're graduates now, and I can't be more proud of you. Since the day we moved in, I would have never guessed or believed you would be such an amazing impact in my life. I thank God every day for giving me a beautiful, amazing, and God-fearing best friend in my life. With all this being said, Ashley, I want to say thank you so much for always being there for me no matter what. Thank you for showing me what a true friend should be. Thank you for pushing me out of my boundaries because without you I would still be the shy kid I was known as. Thank you for always believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you for just being you and showing me that I'm enough. Thank you for you're the person that everyone needs in their life. Words can't describe how much I love you and how thankful I am for you. I'm so proud of you, and I know you're going to be such an amazing and successful person in life. I pray to God every day that we never grow apart, and of course, always remember, I'm always next door.
Hello everybody, I'm Nick. I met Ashley about 2 months ago, right before prom, so I haven't gotten to know her for a long time. But actually, one of the pictures is probably in there, right? Me and Ashley were actually in the same pre-K class at the Sunshine House, and we only recently discovered that just looking through old pictures. And you'll see if it pops up, she's bright, smiled in the frame, and then there's a little blonde boy in the background, and that's me. Honestly, it's been a pretty short few months, but I've truly gotten to know how remarkable you are. And you are such a great person to your friends and your family, and just the way you carry yourself is just awesome, and you're an amazing friend to have. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Deshaun. So we met in 7th grade. It was such a weird time because you joined like in the middle of the semester. And honestly, I didn't really talk to much people in 7th grade. I never liked anyone. Like, I was very to myself. I didn't really talk to anyone. But Ashley, because she joined so late, she didn't really like understand because like everyone had like their own cliques and like their own little group, and she didn't really know anything about that. So she started talking to me and our other friend. I don't know, we just instantly clicked. Like, we became friends, we became close in 7th grade. We would always pull shenanigans and do stupid stuff and just, be kids. And then COVID hit, and we got to high school, and because Ashley was like way smarter than me, I had no classes with her. So we didn't talk all throughout high school until beginning of senior year. I was going through a weird time with my friend group. A lot of things happened in my friend group that I was with the entire high school, and we just fell out, all of us. And so I remember me and Ashley, what were we doing? We were in Garcia's classroom, and we were setting up her LED lights. And this is like around the time where I rediscovered Ashley. Like, I realized, oh wait, like I remember her from middle school. Like, I should talk to her again. And we started texting like lightly, but like very light. It was giving like acquaintance, honestly. And then we were setting up her lights. I don't know why. Can't remember why I asked you. But I don't know, there has to be a reason, but I asked you to help me, and she did help me, obviously. And while we were doing it, I was talking about homecoming, and she was saying how excited she was to go, and I was like, I'm not excited because I fell out with my friend group, so I'm probably just not going to go at all. And she was like, just come with me, and I was like, what do you mean? She was like, just like, come with my group, and I didn't know any of her friends. I didn't know who she surrounded herself with. I didn't know anything. And so I agreed. I hesitated, but I agreed. And then from that day on, literally from like homecoming on, I immediately clicked with all her friends. And that's when I met Sarah. That's when I met Dia. Like, I just immediately clicked, and we all became super, super close. And I'm glad that I pushed you to do certain things, like the Gwinnett County Multicultural Festival. Because if it wasn't for that, then I wouldn't have met Ruth. So I'm very glad I pushed you to do that. But yeah, you got me more involved in school too. We did student government together. I wouldn't have done international unless you begged me to do it. So it was really, really fun. And I got to learn more about your culture, which I really loved and I enjoyed. So yeah, I'm just grateful for you. I'm grateful for everything that you've done for me. I love you so much. And yeah, happy graduation.
I don't know why they put me last. I'm Chelsea. I met Ashley my freshman year. All of them are older than me. I still have a year left. But yes, so I'm so happy I get to be here tonight to celebrate this girlie we all know and love. Her energy is so bright and upbeat, and she's truly the light in a dark room. She does get a bit feisty sometimes. As we know, if you ever play a game of Uno with her, beware and be prepared to lose. She loves to rub it in your face. So I got that for a year. Her heart and her actions speak volumes about her character, and that is something I love about her. I love that I can talk to Ashley about serious things, but also be silly and goofy with her, as we do. She is the whole package. I love you so much, and happy early birthday and happy graduation. We're done with speeches.
Okay, now that I have all of you up here, don't go anywhere. Okay, now we would like to have the highlight of our event. It is a dance performance performed by Ashley herself, along with her friends Dia, Sarah, Ruth, Ashawn, Chelsea, and Ian.